Old and classic video game series coming back in 2025 and beyond, with new games or new versions, so get ready cause there are excellent video games coming back. Hope you enjoyed the video, click on the like, subscribe to the channel, videos almost every day here. So if you enjoy this style of video, just be sure to watch some more videos in the channel. I've got a lot of videos in the style and some other styles too, so just check it out, I'm sure you are going to enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching, so let's go to the video.
Let's do it. What do I think?
Fable is the returning of a huge and acclaimed RPG series from Xbox games. This new one is going to be a sort of reboot and is being developed by Playground Games from Forza Horizon series.
Like a fan club, but we hate you.
Your chances and the occasional giant.
The game is set in a fantasy world, filled with creatures from fairy tales, with a third-person camera and a stylish combat style. And it's a game that your choices will change the events of the game, and the main parts of the stories too, change in the end.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans.
You are like literally my favorite person.
If you've ever played any Fable games before, I think you're looking forward to this new one. So know that this is coming out in 2025 with no release date yet, but in that year, to Xbox Series X, Series S and PC.
With the common folk, every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground.
Turok Origins is the returning of the famous and classic FPS series. The main difference here is that now the game will be set in a third-person camera and no longer a first-person camera. The game is being developed by Saber Interactive, and for the ones who knows the series know how it works. You're in a land filled with dinosaurs, but have modern and even futuristic technology to fight them, and that's how it goes. The game looks very good, especially for the old fans, and despite it's going to be a TPS now, the developers claim that it will be a respectful returning, but the game has no release date yet, and it's coming out to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Series S and PC. Onimusha Way of the Sword is the new game of a classic and acclaimed series. It's a hack and slash game with some RPG mechanics. The other ones are really good and immersive, with an interesting and unique story and storytelling. The game is being developed by Capcom, and the game will be set in a medieval Japan, mixing reality with fantasy, with a fast and stylish combat style. And if you didn't know the series before, I recommend you to play the classic games. They're really good even to this day. I'm looking forward to play this new game of the series, and the game looks really beautiful. Look at these graphics, bro. Looks insane. And the game is coming out in 2026 to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Series S and PC. Metroid Prime 4 is the FPS game of Metroid series. The first game was a true success and everyone loved it, and this new one is being immensely anticipated and is being developed by Retro Studios, Nintendo. Almost 20 years after the third Metroid Prime, we finally see a brand new, huge and thrilling adventure of Samus Aran, the famous Galaxy Bounty Hunter, so get ready to experience one of the biggest games of the series. We know that Nintendo games are usually games with extreme quality, and this one will probably be the same. And if you want to play it, know that it's coming out in some moment of 2025, only on Nintendo Switch, and probably on the new Nintendo when it comes out. Project Robot, that's not original name I believe. So no, the game got no name yet, and it's not the returning of an old saga, but you understand why it's here. In case you don't know who Fumito Ueda is, but played PlayStation 2 games, I'm sure you know at least one of his games. The most famous is Shadow of the Colossus, but he also created Ico, and the last one he released was The Last Guardian, so it is a huge and respected creator of video games. And now he's producing his totally new video game that we don't know much yet, but it'll surely be a very original and unique game, and it'll probably take a long time to be released, and the game will be published by Epic Games, so I believe it will be released on Xbox Series X, Series S, PlayStation 5 and PC, but it's not confirmed yet. Okami sequel is obviously the sequel of the first Okami game, released in 2006 for PlayStation 2. The game is an action-adventure style, but with its own style and personality, and in that way the original one holds a lot of fans to this day. The game has been developed by Capcom, and probably won't be called Okami sequel, but the best thing here, for the lovers of the first game, the producer of the original game is also involved in this new chapter of the series, and the game will also keep its cartoon graphic style, but with a different approach, as it's going to be in a new generation. So if you're hyped for this new episode of this unique and charismatic series, you must know that the game got no release date yet, neither platforms confirmed. Virtua Fighter 5 R.E.V.O is the new installment of beloved fighting game series. The game will take a gameplay and core of the original Virtua Fighter 5 and upgrade it to a new level, with beautiful graphics and a fluid gameplay. The game has been developed by Ryuga Gotoku, the same studio of Yakuza games, so they know how to make a fighting game, I believe. And for the lovers of fighting games that don't know this series, you should keep an eye out for it, as this promises to be a very good, solid and original experience, with a lot of content. And in case you're looking forward to this new game, it's coming out on January 27, 2025 to PC, only PC, but it's not a totally new game, and it's also available on other platforms already, and the open beta is already on. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is surely going to be a nostalgic experience for the fans of the original Ninja Gaiden games. The game will be set in 2D stage, with a fast combat style, mixing the original game style with the new movements and graphics. The game has been developed by the studio The Game Kitchen, and as a retro gamer, I must say that this looks insane for me, so I'm really hyped for it. And also the graphic style looks ravishing, mixing cartoon with pixel art looks riveting. If you, just like me, are a fan of old school games, I think you should keep an eye out for this new version of Ninja Gaiden. And the game is coming out in some moment of 2025 to PC, Xbox Series X, Series S, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch.
Your target is in possession of a radioactive device. Stop Carrington's attack.
Perfect Dark is the reboot of a classic FPS series, and this new version is being developed by the studio Initiative, a new Microsoft studio.
I knew the world differently. I thought it would be like any other mission. Find the truth.
They have not shown much of this game yet, but in the first trailer, the game looks really fun, especially by the gameplay, but also the game features, with beautiful graphics, a good freedom to choose the way you want to do things to achieve your goals, and even the combat.
23 degrees all day, every day.
For the ones who miss the old classic Perfect Dark games, you must know that this game is probably going to take a long time to be released, maybe 2025 or even 2026, and it's coming out to Xbox Series X, Series S and PC, but also PlayStation 5 version could be confirmed in some moment.
I had to lose every...
Fatal Fury City of the Wolves is a new game of the beloved fighting game saga, and the returning of the series looks gorgeous, with a beautiful cartoon graphic style, classic and new characters, a fast and dynamic combat style, and a lot of personality. The game has been developed by the studio SNK Corporation, and in case you're a fan of King of Fighters series and don't know or never played any Fatal Fury before, you should take a look. The game is similar in some aspects, and got some of the same characters even, that are actually from Fatal Furies originally. And that's another saga that's being revived in 2025. And the best of all, the game has a release date already. It's April 24, 2025. And it's coming out to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Series S and PC.
City of the Ribbon.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Metal Solid Delta Snake Eater is a remake of the most acclaimed Metal Gear game. The remake is being developed by Konami, and if they make a good job here just like they did in Silent Hill 2, the remake's gonna be insane. I know it wasn't Konami that did the remake of Silent Hill 2, but the studio did a great job there. If you've never played any Metal Gear before, you must know that this is a stealth game. But not just this is a very original and unique game, with a crazy plot and some mechanics of the original game that nobody believed it was possible when it was released back then.
Back to the west. From now on, the clock is ticking.
But we need to wait to see if the remake will really be good. Let's hope it is, and the game is coming out in 2025 to Xbox Series X, Series S, PlayStation 5 and PC. Silent Hill F was another Silent Hill announced with Silent Hill 2 remake, and now it's going to be a total new adventure. Was also announced some other Silent Hill experience, like an upcoming movie that looks fun, and some other things. And this game is being developed by the Neobards Entertainment Limited, Konami. The game is probably far from the release, man. It'll probably have a different name when it comes out, but after Silent Hill 2 remake, I think we should keep an eye out for Konami's new games, like this one and the Metal Gear remake. In this trailer, we see a city in Japan, but it would be new in the series, because Silent Hill in the story is set in the United States. But this trailer looks very interesting, I must say. We don't know when the game is coming out, neither the platforms, but it will be available on PlayStation 5 and PC, maybe Xbox. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Click on the like if you enjoyed it. Leave your comments in the comments field, I really appreciate that. Watch another video in the channel, I've got a lot of videos in this style and some other style, so just check it out. I'm sure you're going to enjoy. So thank you so much for watching, so long.